Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. A nice, easy pace of warm-ups. Over. Better buckle those chin straps. SEC action about to start. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming right at you. Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I are back at halftime.
We're in Columbia, the capital of South Carolina. And, folks, this should be a great matchup between these teams. Let's get point toss now. It's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Check it. Check. Yeah. Alright, here we go. I think we got it.
Both teams are lining up for the kickoff, and we're just about set to get this one underway. He just drills this one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. South Carolina's offensive staff, they really build things around this guy, and they know that they can be confident in what he can do all game long.
Yeah, I think they trust in all of his abilities. And the big thing also is he avoids those silly mental mistakes. He does not line up in the wrong position. He's not going to turn it the wrong way. More importantly, he's not going to miss out on a blitz on pass protection. So he's really just a total package, very consistent, very reliable running back that this team utilizes.
Makes it to the 41.
You talk about a dual threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
From their own 41-yard line. First down.
Over the game on you.
On the ground, left side. Big opening. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Turns down.
South Carolina up 6. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10.
When the ball is boomed that deep into the end zone, it gives the coverage team time to get down the field. You've been better off taking the touchback.
So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. Wideout makes the first down catch. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
That was a really nice play on the ball by the receiver for a substantial gain and a first down.
From their own 30-yard line. First down. Tackle outside after a nice pickup. Fry picks up about 7 yards on the run.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Well, he had his hands on the ball, but once the hit arrived, there was no way he was going to maintain possession.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
From their own 37-yard line. Third down. He fights forward to about the 39. Fernandez picks up 2 yards with the carry.
That'll bring up 4th and 1.
Thornton is the punter. Booming kick. Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 13-yard line.
It's early in this game, so the defense can still have an opportunity to make some adjustments. But if things don't turn around in a hurry, it's really going to start to affect the psyche of that defensive line.
He's got the corner. And they make the stop around the 26-yard line. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
South Carolina is up by a touchdown. Play action. Fires a bullet out to the right. He almost had it, but it's incomplete.
You like a team that's ready to defend the pass. It takes some preparation to get in the way of a pass like that.
From their own 26-yard line, it's second down. The Wildcats' running game really took a big hit. Their key back went out earlier with the injury. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to come back today. He's tackled at about the 21. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
Check 26, check 26. 25. Back 8. Motion. Check 4, check 4.
Got it. Complete, and he's out of bounds.
Hello? 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 Check, check, check. I turn the mic up a little bit.
yard line. In trouble.
Still back home.
South Carolina is up a score. Fires quickly to the tight end. Brought down at about the...
No, skipping.
Gain of 8 on the play. Third down.
Yeah.
And so it's another third down upcoming here. Throws quickly back to the tight end. He's hit and taken down.
Gain of 2 on the play. Fourth down.
Swing it back. Dang.
Johnson awaits the snap. And he muffed it.
I know I'd be nervous with 11 guys sprinting down the field at me, but the first job of a return man is to catch the ball.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. Throws this left. That's incomplete. A little too much juice on that one.
And this quarterback a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
From their own 17-yard line. Second down. They'll bring him down at the 19-yard line.
Come on.
The fact wasn't able to find
They've got signals for a fair catch. South Carolina is going to bid for him there, but do they really have it in them, do you think?
Brad, it's a great start by his team. I just can't see them holding up for 4 quarters. I think eventually you'll see the better team emerge.
Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. He's scrambling. He's taken down at the 44. Short yardage situation here. Second down and 1. South Carolina is up 7. Gutierrez off the left side. Gets to about the 47-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain for the tailback.
This halfback showed great fight there on the counter play. He knew just how far he had to go to pick up the first down.
He has some room. And he's taken down at the 12-yard line. First and 10 following that big run. Fires out quickly to the tailback. Tackle made at the 8.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Sound check.
He fights forward to about the 7.
Gain of 1 yard. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
From the 7-yard line. 3rd down.
3 down. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Down.
That close to being intercepted.
It can be tough making a play on the ball sometimes, but that's probably a pick he should have made.
That'll bring up 4th and 5.
Check, check.
This one should be makeable.
Check 31, check 31.
Let's try that.
South Carolina up 7 points.
See if this works.
Kicks up, and it's good. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing.
We clear now? We clear.
He's to the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line.
Cass, right? Is that his name?
They need to show a little giddy up now, because if they don't start eating into this deficit, they could easily fall out of the game. Wants to go long and does. Doesn't get there. And he did a nice job breaking up that pass.
Well, he did a great job here of not risking a big gain. Instead, he just batted it down.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Let's get him hot.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 20. Slings it out there incomplete.
He was a little erratic on that pass, but there's no denying that he can really hum it in there.
That's 3rd and 10.
Change the mic here in a second.
He airs it out. Nice catch on that one. Inside the 30. And down he goes around the 27-yard line.
What a huge letdown by the defense on a big 3rd down play. Man, that is just inexcusable.
Let's try that. Check, check. Mike better. Check, check.
Man left, man left. 4 down. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
We played one. South Carolina in front, 10-0.
Check, check. Cavs giving me bad feedback.
Quick pass. That's a 3-yard pickup.
The offense is trying to get the ball into the hands of the halfback here, and he did a pretty good job of getting a few yards, but the defense was just swarming to the ball right there.
2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 24. The 18.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Tackled after decent pickup.
Gaining 4 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Now I gotta fix this choppiness. I think it's probably just my damn old ass computer.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st down. Pressure coming. And he's tackled at about the 11.
Tell me if the audio on the game is better.
It's
Turn
2nd
it down
down,
a
6 yards to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. Good pitch and catch there on 2nd down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him the 1st down. That's just a nice play.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
Oh shit, I thought I scored.
Kentucky's going to use their first time out of the half here. It's 1st down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Shows some moves, and he's in.
Dope.
The draw within a field goal. And he tacks on the extra point. A 9-play, 80-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result.
Yeah, I was going through some drawers and my wife had
Has the ball all
headphones.
teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off.
Headset in there. USB hookup.
And he got all
let
of
me
this
try
one.
this.
Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. South Carolina is up a field goal. And he's immediately tackled.
You can tell he's got a lot of faith in his wide receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. He's got it out to his tight end. And they make the stop around the 40-yard line.
Damn PS3. PS4 controller.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Grabs a pitch, looking for the corner. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line.
No gain. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 40-yard line, it's 2nd down. for a loss.
That is a loss of 3 yards.
Thanks for the like.
Third and 13.
Cass, you're
In the
setting
shotgun
suck
and
for
5
me.
wideouts. He's tackled at the 48.
Let's get an echo.
From the 48-yard line. First down. South Carolina has a 3-point lead. Very good tackle in space.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
At first I had it on what you suggested and I kept on getting echo and I just changed it to the monitor and it cleared up. So, I don't know.
Makes it out to about the 26. From the 26-yard line. First down. Missed tackle, and he's tackled after positive yardage.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive.
Check 26, check 26. 25.
Goes over the middle, intercepted.
Hey, look at this.
Here he goes.
Look at this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get there.
Brought down at the 8-yard line.
Damn.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Gets to about the 5-yard line.
That brings him 2nd and 1.
This quarterback is tough as nails, Brad. He's going to sit in that pocket and give himself a chance. The only problem is, at some point, you've got to have a feel, almost that sixth sense on when to get out of there and avoid the pressure, or just to throw the ball before you get hit.
Big 3rd and goal. Can the defense stop him? Fires incomplete. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
It's up. You got it. And you got it. They line up to kick this one away. He really got a hold of that kick.
My next thing is to link my damn.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
I give the defense credit, but right now I think it's more a case of sloppy offense.
Yeah, you got to recognize that both defenses have come into this game with the right mindset, and they're very well prepared. But I'm with you. It's one thing to have great defense. It's another thing when those defenses are going up against offenses that just are not clicking right now and hitting on all cylinders.
Looks like he flinched down there on the line.
False start. Offense.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out the drive.
First and 15 after the penalty. Steps out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Jones picks up around 5 yards with that catch.
Man left. Check four.
Right around the 30.
Oh, big third down. Big.
Home. They'll bring down to the 3-yard line. Hernandez is back deep to return the punt.
A little choppy here. Get a little choppy. I should have called a timeout. Didn't realize the time. 'Cause I'm an idiot.
Hernandez fields at the 29, brought down at the 37-yard line. There's a flag down, and it looks like this one's coming back.
Davis.
Clipping. Receiving team.
That's frustrating for a coach when you preach fundamentals every week and then have someone called for clipping. That penalty really is going to set them back.
From their own 22-yard line, it's first down. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Throws a bullet. And he's got it. He's taken down at the 43-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
The quarterback taking a sack. Pressure to throw the ball just to throw the ball. If you feel like you're not going to be able to make a play and the defense got you, just give up on that play and get ready for the next down.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. And he's taken down around the 32-yard line.
First down.
Got it on the screen. At about the 23-yard line. Your situation here. It's second down 1. It's caught. First down, and he's out of bounds.
First down.
Man left.
I think if I can turn down the frames per second, Shouldn't chop as bad.
And they got him. The Wildcats call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation. So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. Tackle made right around the 22-yard line. The Wildcats using their third and last timeout.
So this shit.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Kicks up, and the field goal is good. It's halftime, and we've got a close one. 13-10, Wildcats.
Let's go, baby.
Welcome back, everybody. Second half action about to begin. He just drills this one. He's to the 10. He's knocked out of bounds at the 27. They'll take over here, ready to start a new series. Kentucky is up by 3. He steps out around the 37-yard line.
That's a gain of 10 on the play. That'll make it second and inches.
It's second down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker.
It's an ongoing issue all year.
Makes it out to about the 49.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. And down he goes at the 44-yard line.
That'll bring up second and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Fires quickly to the tight end. Jackson picks him up 2 yards with that catch.
Very soft. Not a guy I recruited, though. Could never be. Gotta get that out of the program.
He fights forward to about the 40.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Gotta get that right.
From the 40-yard line. First down. Tackle at the 30. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
Let's see if we can hit the double move here.
Kentucky holds a field goal lead.
Can I get time? Oh.
Incomplete. And that wasn't the great pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Fires quickly, and he got his man. Puts on a move. Touchdown. He makes the PAT. Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis.
The Black Knights were ranked 16th. After that W, they hope to slide up a few spots next week. And for Army, they remain red hot. And for Lewis, solid and effective, more than 150 yards passing. The Black Knights win it by 1.
Thornton ready to kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky continuing to play extremely tough defense. This has been impressive.
It's just been impressive to watch them play with such an attitude, almost a chip on their shoulder with the energy that they're playing with. I think it's going to require that kind of effort to be able to win this game.
Keep it up.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. They'll give it off here. They'll drop in for a loss.
Call a loss of 3 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and 13.
It's 2nd down now. 13 to go. Ball on the 22. And he throws right away. The defender had it and then dropped it.
This just shows you that you don't need to be sacking the quarterback to disrupt the passing game.
I don't say kryptonite, but I got a user.
I give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator there. Great play call.
From their own 36-yard line. 1st down. That was almost big.
Well, you want to do everything you can to keep the ball out of hands with these receivers. That was really good effort.
Go down.
He makes it to the 38-yard line.
Gaining 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here. Got it. Tight end's got the first. Still on his feet. And they push him out around the 38-yard line.
Disconnected a whole bunch tonight. Alright, let's bring the house.
From the 38-yard line, it's 1st down. And they make the stop at the 1.
My corner gonna run right by him.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Nice run up the middle. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Tackle, 16-yard line.
Nothing doing that time. Faded home. Blocking was there, and down he went.
And this is
Shit.
he throws left. Oh, he had a shot at the pick, and that makes it 4th down.
Boy, great defense on that play. They were expecting the pass, and they defended it very well by getting a hand in there to break up the play.
It's 4th down.
Not a bad series, not a bad
So the
series.
field goal unit is on the field. They'll try for 3 points. And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. The kick is up, and they tack on 3 points.
Gotta complete some of this drive. At least end the kick.
South Carolina kick this one off. He sends this one deep. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
He airs it out and got him. Brought down around the 28-yard line.
Give me that top. Moss. Give it to me. Little boy.
Now it's 1st and 10 with a defense trying to regroup. Is up on touch.
Some impressive numbers. Psych.
Double tight. Four down. Easy.
Tackled after a decent pickup.
Irish, you still in here? You quit on us? You quit?
It's 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line.
I thought I saw you retire.
Runs up the screen, gets it to his tailback, bring him down at about the 15-yard line.
That makes it 6.
Saying you're ready to mission letter.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Yeah. So you got Colorado in Premier. Pretty cool, pretty neat.
They need about 3 yards to get the 1st down here on 3rd down. Quick pass.
Now he's doing dots.
And he converts the extra point.
Struggling early in the game. Good God.
Thornton looks ready to kick this one off. Send it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And for Gutierrez, he's had a very good night running the ball.
Well, he is a great example for young running backs to follow. He is running north and south. He's not wasting any time dancing around or running east and west. Young backs, pay attention to this. Get upfield and get as many yards as you can. This guy has such powerful legs, as we've seen all day today. An arm tackle's not going to bring him down. You've got to get in front of him and wrap him up to have any chance of slowing him down.
Got it. And he goes down quickly.
I never had the sniffles
So
like
it's
this
2nd down
touch.
now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
Well, I tell you, these guys have some skill players who can make things happen. They picked up an enormous amount of real estate on that play.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Don't leave yet, folks. We still got one more quarter to go. The Wildcats lead it by 2 touchdowns. Back in this very pivotal fourth quarter. Over the middle to his tailback. He's taken down right around the 32-yard line. It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Looks to his receiver, first down, and he's taken down at about the 21. From the 21-yard line, first down. Nice run there as they work the outside.
What a bean.
And that sets them up with a first and goal. It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Tries to set up a screen for the wide receiver. And they get him in the backfield for a loss. Loss of a yard.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Check 26, check 26. Watch quick, watch quick. He's checking, he's checking.
Again with the run. He's got the corner. Breaks one and scores. And he hits PAT. An 8-play, 74-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points.
You know, Brad, a lot of times you have to watch practice and watch a 7-on-7 drill to not see the ball touch the ground. This time, they went the entire length of the field. The ball never touched the ground. Great execution by the quarterback and the receiver.
Tackle made at the 24. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Kentucky is up a score. Throws in the middle. Tackle made around the 35-yard line.
First down.
From their own 35-yard line. First down. And they get nice yardage on that run.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know. They don't want to know.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Runs it left for a decent gain.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. First down.
I don't even know who my third string running back is. I don't even know who.
From their own 46-yard line.
Yeah.
It's first down.
I mean, I know he's third string. I don't know who he is.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And down he goes at the 43-yard line.
Gain 11 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Hell, I barely know the backup.
He makes it to the 42-yard line. Second and 9. Ball on the 42. Kentucky is up 7. They go with a screen here, and the halfback's got it. That's a great tackle at the 37-yard line.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. Fires out to his wideout. Tackled at about the 29-yard line.
A quarterback's best friend is a receiver he can count on to catch the ball every time he drops back to pass.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
What happened to Rodriguez? Why is he out of the game?
Taken down as he works the left for a nice game.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
From the 25-yard line. 2nd down. Throws it in a hurry. Touchdown, Wildcats. He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 9-play, 75-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown
for the
drive.
entire year.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
I think any good football team has to have an ability to answer, and that's exactly what we just saw. One team scores a touchdown, the other team comes right back and puts another touchdown on the board. This is getting exciting.
Both sides have made their way back out, and we're just about set to get going again. Incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Holding offense.
Well, if you want to ruin a drive, just grab a hold of a defender's jersey.
So the penalty puts him back for a 1st and long. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. The freshman makes the catch. He goes out of bounds around the 23-yard line.
Come on, clock. Let's go. Let's get that thing ticking.
He's hit and taken down. That one goes for good yardage and a 1st down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on 2nd down.
He steps up. And he's tackled at about the 43-yard line.
Sorry, I keep sniffing. Just doesn't go day, go every day, start playing video games, start. It's awesome.
Man, I don't know if this quarterback misread the defense, or just made a poor decision, but that wasn't a pass he should have thrown.
3rd and 6.
Third down now, and they need to get it out to midfield.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
He's got to throw it in a hurry. Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
One of the biggest challenges for any quarterback, Brad, in college football is when a blitz is coming and closing in on him, the great quarterbacks can keep their vision downfield, looking at their reads, and they wait to the last split second to deliver the football. A lot of the college quarterbacks, as you see here, they let that blitz and that jersey in front of them affect them, and they throw the ball and just get rid of the football, or in some cases, they'll take a sack.
Football will change hands as they fail to convert on 4th down. And as the defense comes back out, you can be sure they're thinking about that score they surrendered the last time around.
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution that he's seeing from his quarterback and his wide receivers. Because, again, they put so much time in trying to put a plan together, and to be able to see that actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a play caller.
The Gamecocks will use their first time out of the half. It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 45. Just over a minute left. And he is drilled at the 47. And that'll be the 2nd time that he found the quarterback today.
For this offensive line, it must feel like they're going up against an avalanche on almost every play. This guy putting up some really good pressure on him.
Sack. He heaves it deep. And it's going the other way. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep. And the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
Tackled at the 32.
There's very good. They like to run through all their routes before the game. And I have to say, they looked sharp before this one even started.
Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
Come on.
From their own 49-yard line. 1st down. He gets hit out of bounds at the 44.
Speed option down 14 with under 50 seconds to go. Okay.
Under a minute left. And they make the stop at the 27-yard line. Going for it all to the end zone.
What are you doing?
He'll take it all the way for the touchdown. And he adds the extra point. And what a play by the kicker to take him down. And for Wilkerson, he's racked up solid passing stats.
Well, I think the great thing that he's been able to do is spread the football around. It's not just been one receiver. And when you can find more receivers, it makes it much easier to move the ball down the field.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. South Carolina has called their final timeout.
Kept our SEC dreams alive. Just hope Florida blows a game. And I somehow keep it within 17 of Tennessee.
Off lock there. They can maybe build on that for next week.
Yeah, that's the thing they've got to focus on. As you said, it's a tough loss for this team, but when you have a great performance by your star player and you're trying to build for the future, they really need to focus on his performance and try to build this team around his abilities to make plays.
Getting a little choppy. Why? Why are we getting a little choppy? Ooh, we need a running back's bad. I need to make a new image that says recruiting. Might have to do that one. Hold on. Where's Deadbolt? I gotta do recruiting real quick. Whew. I don't think I'm getting him. Offer that guy. Offer that guy. Trying to schedule visits next week. Almost done, Ben. If you're gonna advance. Damn. Sucks. Alright. Preset. Lower encoder settings. Preset. Enable performance mode. What's performance mode?